I had a funny moment. I was in a twilight state between being awake and asleep here laying in my bed. Uh, um, I I don't. I had this weird dream. I was asleep and somebody summoned me in their sleep to talk to me about shit. Some girl somewhere. I don't. But I'm capable of knowing when I'm dreaming or not. But in that state, I was talking to this girl. I randomly had this because I'm trying to go um, file at the Broward County Clerk's office to get out of my contract or whatever. But like, I just started laughing mid dream because I had the realization that forcing a poor dude from a trailer park into figuring out court and taking them to court is the biggest, wealthiest cracker move you could possibly make in your life. It is the whitest thing that Blondie could possibly do to me. That I don't, dude. The only thing that would be whiter is him showing up with a bottle of wine and cheese. Like I just fucking um. This shit started cracking me up. I literally just fucking half asleep dream, dude. I just having this weird ass dream about some girl knew I was asleep and fucking summoned me to her house to do some weird rituals or some shit. It was just a weird dream, made no sense at all. Which is a sign of a healthy brain. Whenever you're having crazy dreams, it's your brain playing with itself. The but yeah, I literally just started laughing and dude, I don't think there could be a wider move a uppity cracker could make. It is an uppity cracker fucking move. Um, yeah, I think about trying to contact the FBI and turn myself in, and just him having my sister lie or whatever she did. Like, this stuff is just fucked, but yeah, fucking. In my dream I had this fucking, you know what, don't even, I'm not even babble about that, it's mindless. Um I've been feeling less emotionally dysregulated and more focused and oriented, which is good. I haven't had like major freakouts. Uh the There's weird people going around town, but when isn't there weird people going around town? I don't, whatever, man. I was thinking about it. The legislation that was briefly passed, and like how I talk about this church being a human trafficking ring. There are so many other churches that are also human trafficking rings. Like, you have no idea um, how many of them there are. And, like, I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna. Blondie's dumbass and the court shit. It just makes so much fucking sense that he'd be like, no, he has to represent himself and he has to learn all these skills he doesn't know and he has to do all the things a cracker would do and go to court. It's the only way I can win. I have to challenge him to something I don't know how to, he doesn't know how to do. I have to cheat. And this is their thing. Keep them fighting one arm behind their back. So challenging you or forcing you to do something you don't fully understand or taking you into an environment that is alien is such a cracker move. It is just the ultimate peak of of white privilege. Blondie's bitch ass had nothing to do when he was a kid but learn how to file pro se. Or even, I don't believe he does, because you need to remember, they cut the court for the church leaders. The church, they do everything to make the church leaders look good. And in their courts, they are the courts of the church. So they do everything to make sure. Blondie literally posted on Pastel's Bunny's page that he shot and killed her, which is a literal confession. And the way he got away with it in court is they just ignored the law, and it is a law. You cannot use religion as a legal excuse. He said that the church told him to shoot and kill Pastel Bunny. He got off. Okay. That's illegal. You can't do that in court. Alright? All their courts are rigged. I know, I used to rig them when I was president. This entire thing just completely fucking killed me. Because, like I said, it makes perfect sense that of everything he could have chose to do, he could have just been like, call the FBI, turn yourself in, and then, you know, which would be fair. Okay, that would be fair, because I don't know a damn thing about court, and the fact that he didn't let me out of my contract, which I believe was another setup, by the way. I think that was another fucking thing with him, and I remember Anal Eating Mummy God trying to explain to me that that's not what happened with him, but he'd have to murder him, and these guys are all about murder unless it's their own guys, in which case they get cold feet, and suddenly, oh no, murder, no, you guys love murder. Okay, so kill, it's what you do, you're violent, stupid people, stop pretending to be otherwise. Okay, when you switch to the primal brain, you have primal urges, murder is one of those urges. You have decided the baboon brain is the superior brain, it is a violent, stupid brain. Okay, you don't get to make qualms about it. Yeah. Like I said, I just woke up giggling to myself thinking about fucking his just the ultimate white move. And I just picture him there's an episode of American Dad where Stan has to see other people and he can't see past himself, so he just sees other people as him. So I picture Blondie taking me to court and I look exactly like Blondie, and he's like, because he's neurotic and weird. When I'm doing that, that's me projecting their neurotic and weirdness. I realize this shit, it's kind of funny that Vajrapani guy, he does fierce compassion. I don't know what the fuck fierce compassion would be, but it is kind of funny because whenever I do these imitations, it's literally showing people how they act. If you're dealing with a severely emotionally stunted person, they will not recognize that you're imitating them. But if they're not, like, severely emotionally stunted, they kind of quickly witness themselves in that behavior, and a lot of times their response is, oh God, is that how the world sees me? So it's not a psychological tactic that works 100% of the time, but like I said, my funnier moments was imitating Stu and Ganon laughing his ass off while being the same person Stu is. Or I remember making fun of Stu in front of Blondie, and Blondie giggling and laughing without realizing he's the exact same person. When you're groomed to have a psychology, you have that psychology. That is who you are. The fact that these guys think it's funny when I make fun of Stu, but if I make fun of them, there's a problem, tells you exactly where they're at mentally. They themselves do not actually understand other people, because if they did, they would understand exactly why they're no different than Stu. It really shouldn't be this hard in life to do the right thing. Anything worthy of note? No. The whitest white guy thing you could possibly do. It's the equivalence of walking up on a basketball court and then challenging somebody to a tennis match. Like, I have the home field advantage. I'm cheating at everything. This is how you win. You rig everything. And you're just... Yes, if everybody thought like that, rules would be pointless, And every competition would be how fast can you murder the other guy. There wouldn't be a need for eating competitions. You just shoot the other person in the head, you win. There wouldn't be a need for running. There wouldn't be a need for races. You shoot the other person in the head, you win. Okay? You can win anything through cheating, okay? When you don't cheat and you have integrity and you demonstrate real skill and real discipline, and that is the proper way. But for Blondie and every malignant narcissist at this church, it's not about that. It's about external validation. Getting that love they didn't get as a kid, and they chase the conditional love. They know there are rules to this love. If they're outed as cheaters, if they're outed as liars, if they're outed as the losers they are, suddenly people don't love them. Yeah. I'll just... I'm gonna take him in white guy stuff. Whatever.